Hey everybody, it's Shelly with Goatin' Every Day, and it's time for the big reveal. We've got the kidding barn completely finished. Kent finished it yesterday to his liking, where he's going to let me show you now. So we're going to head through the door and I'll do an explanation of everything we've done and show you where we're at. So here we go. Here we go. All right, so some of you who have been around for a while know that what the kidding barn looks like, but we have done a lot of stuff this year. So let me give you a little wide view and then I'll go through and explain. Okay, so you all know that I have a birthing pen, which is right here. Last year it was a lot different. So we have the birthing pen here. Kent built me this awesome shelf, because I like to have all my stuff up there. What was so low last year that I kept hitting my head on it. And I'm like, oh, every time I'd stand up, I'd hit my head on it. So he built me this shelf. I mean, he rounded the edges. Everything is awesome. So my rags, my towels, we use our old feed sacks and everything. So that's there. I usually have a radio in the window, whatever. Anyway, we had all new wiring put in. We used to run, I don't know if you could see it before, if you go back on old ones, we had extension cords run all the way up through. We have none of that this year. We had it all wired in, everything there. So anyway, and then see, Kent puts these, what we call them kickboards, along so the does don't throw the chips out and stuff. So anyway, this is the delivery pen. As you know, I deliver them. Kent and I deliver them in here, and then after they're done delivering, we bring them over and they'll go into one of our heated kidding stalls. And this is a heated kidding stall, for those of you haven't before. Now, the white stuff that's on top of the bedding is the lime that keeps the smell down. We use Sweet Barn lime, and we'll go in there and we'll mix it in and stuff. So that goes with the bedding. And if you'll notice, we don't need heated buckets this year. We're going to be, we just have regular buckets, no extension cords up across everything, because if you'll look up, we have a built-in ceiling. We've closed the ceiling in. Last year we had plastic up across here. We have a built-in ceiling. It has 18 inches of insulation on top of that. We have a heater. It's set on 50 in here right now, and if we want it higher when we get up there, but that's about what we'll keep it on for the animals. We won't have it any higher than that for the animals in here. But as you'll see, it stays 50 in here, and under here, it's right about 52. So anyway, so there's that. We can plug the heat lamps in. When the babies are little, we'll have the heat lamps that we can plug in, and we can shut these lights off if we want and just leave the heat lamps on. But we put these strings in last year, so we didn't have to walk all the way in there and shut those lights off. But anyway, gate closed back up here. So, and then, you know, after they're a couple days old and they don't need heat lamps anymore, or they're strong enough and they don't, we'll move them over to these pins. And then they'll come out here during the day into this common area. So, yes. And we have no heated buckets, no frozen water. This is going to be so awesome. I'm so excited. And you'll notice, see how we have the whiteboards above? We'll write each doe's information above there. So, as we're kidding out, see the whiteboard over here? As we're kidding out, we'll call out times and write it up on the board. Then we'll put what they weigh. We have the scales over on the other side. We'll run them over there, weigh them, and write everything down, the time they are born, the weight and everything, and the heat of the moment. And then that way we'll have it on there. Then we can transfer it to the whiteboard. That'll have the doe's name, the sire's name, the baby's vital information, the kid's vital information. And then I can transfer it to my records I have down in my goat office. So anyway, and then we have the creep feeding pen. So we got these creep gates. So we love it. And then we also have the fence line feeders up front now for the girls this year. So we don't have, last year we had individual gates everywhere, pens and feeders everywhere trying to feed them, but we don't have to do that this year. And we have this awesome gate that comes in here that we don't have to chain back and forth when you're trying to carry a baby and undoing a chain. We don't have to do that anymore. This gate just slides open, slides closed. Awesome. And all this is from Rivera Custom Gates and Feeders out of Texas. Find your local dealer. If you like what we've got at our farm, and we absolutely love them, find your local Rivera dealer and they'll hook you up. We keep all of our hay stacked in here. And then here's my little table. And this year, the ceiling won't drop because when we get it too warm in here and it's so cold outside, the ceiling would always get condensation and drip. Won't have to worry about that this year. So it's going to be so nice. I got a big rug that I used to use outside our camper when we used to camp with the goats and the horses. And I think I'm going to put it underneath my table there. And so, yeah, so there we go. I know this is a really, really long video, but isn't it awesome? I am so proud of our kidding facilities. And Kent has put so much work into it. And it's just awesome. So, there we go. So excited. We are down to, I think 6 days until Charlotte's due, which basically anytime. She's in the safe zone now. So we're ready. So remember, we're just goating every day. Everybody have a great day. Sorry for the long video, but you know me, I like to ramble. So there we go. Have a great day, guys.